Hey everyone, this is Tappers here, and welcome back to another part of the Super Mario RPG playthrough. When we last left off, we just got done defeating Croco and getting into another battle unintentionally. So we defeated Croco and got back Mallow's frog coin. So we're now going to go back to the Mushroom Kingdom and get our oh my goodness. What are these? They look like Shy Guys, but they're actually called Shysters. And it seems like they've overrun the entire Mushroom Kingdom. So, these Shysters, they have 30 HP, and they're also weak to lightning, or thunder if you want to call it. So, they can almost be completely taken out with a Thunderbolt, but you also need Mario's hammer to take out the rest of their HP. Thanks, Mario. I didn't know the stopwatch, and everyone seems suspicious. And we get 10 coins, which is awesome. Now, the entire town is mostly overrun with these. I'm not going to save all of them because it's not really necessary. And I kind of should cut out this stuff, but I'm going to fight the minimum number of these as I can humanly possible, or I don't know if I would say humanly possible, but I'm just going to try to breeze through as many as I can and try to complete this area in a decent amount of time. But this one's sort of important. Thanks for the hand, Mario. Hey, that's my wallet the crocodile swapped me. I'd like it back. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it back to you. Now, if you give him the wallet back, you get a flower tab. You can opt to not give it back to him, and I'm not helping you. So, anyway, we got a family cowering in fear with a couple of Shysters ruining their spectacular kitchen tableware stuff, MacGuffins. But, what was I saying? Anyway, I'm only going to take out the ones that are necessary to get stuff. Everybody else, it's just saving them just because we're a good Samaritan and all that other stuff. But here we can actually get some stuff if we help this family out with their Shyster problem, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So I guess one interesting thing I'd like to note about these Shysters is back as a kid, when I fought these things, I actually thought they were just a one-piece thing. I didn't realize they were Shysters riding a jackknife, pogo stick, or whatever you want to call it. But I thought they were like just, their whole body was just a pogo. It just felt kind of off. So we defeat those two, and the father's wondering, well, where's my son? And he's cowering in fear, seeing that his son is with this Shyster. Boing, boing, boing. This guy can jump. Really? I can jump higher than you. But yeah, well, let's help him out. I mean, yeah, we're ruining the kids' fun, but really, we should kind of give them some sort of peace of mind. I guess. But for some reason, okay, I don't know why, but these ones aren't even attacking. I mean, usually they attack after Mario's turn, and really the speed value shouldn't be any different. But yeah, the Shyster problem's done. Thank you for everything. And here's a token of my appreciation. We have another flower tab. You're gonna grow up to be like Mario. You hear? Yeah. Man, this kid is really energetic. I mean, it almost seems like the dad's giving him a command that he has to be like Mario instead of, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be just like Mario. Anyway, and I almost ran into that Shyster. So that's all the people we really need to help. Actually, wait a minute. What do I have for items? Actually, I should go to the shop. I don't have any honey syrup since I already used that one. So let's see what's going on. And the old man is having a seizure. But, excuse me? What? You want to, what? How can you shop at a time like this? There's always a time to shop, old man. But instead, we gotta use the honor system because we're trustworthy people, right? So, let's see. I want a Able Juice. I got few pick-me-ups, I think I'm okay. I'm going to buy a couple of honey syrups because I think I might need them, and I think that's good. Now, one thing I was going to mention is the wallet. If you decide not to give it to the old man, you can actually sell it for 123 coins. But money isn't so much an issue right now because I can easily get all those coins back. I mean, I could always sell flower tabs, and those sell for 100 coins a piece. And let's see, flower jars I think sell for 300, and there's also equipment that I'll eventually be swapping out at some point. So it's really not a problem. And hey, we got a level up. I'm gonna boost Mallow's special stuff. Everybody's hiding in the princess bedroom. Hopefully no one's hurt. So we're gonna go and see there's a couple of shysters, and we want to help this toad out because who knows, maybe we can get some free stuff from them. Or who knows, maybe they'll be cheap and give us like a coin or something like that. But there's not too many more fights that we have to deal with. I think we only have like one more battle that's really required. But yeah, if you take out the one on the left wall, you can actually get by, and or the toad can actually get by and not have to worry about the other one because it doesn't even try to block your progress. So we got a forced battle here where I guess they want to jump on our heads and impale us with their knives and stuff. Now, I've been forgetting to mention, they're using a move called Drain, which I guess is some sort of fireball thingy. And with special attacks, oh wow, and right there I actually can one-shot those shysters. But anyway, Drain is a special attack that you can't block like a lot of other special attacks that aren't mostly physical related. You got saved by Mario, how can I thank you? But we find out the Chancellor is actually still trapped in the throne room. That's terrible. But with me around, we're safe, right? Now, I say yes because if you say no, they get a bit scared and you actually miss out on an item. You don't really need it, but you get a flower tab that I guess the princess was holding on. I'm scared. Yeah, we got some stock scared footage or scared lines and stuff. You may not sleep on the princess's thing. Or bed. But that's a free heal spot right there since, well, there's no reason to actually go to the inn and spend time. But I can sleep on the bed. I'm just going to jump on it until you say yes. Anyway. So, that's out of the way. There is one more area we're going to look at before, without running into shysters. Let's see if I can take them out in one shot. I didn't want to fight these things, but there is some stuff over here with the vault. As you can see, the vault guard, or actually the toad next to it, is stuck here, and the vault guard is actually over in the other room. So we can actually use this opportunity to raid the vault a second time. And I think this is actually the last time you can do it. So after that, you're not going to be able to get in again. So this is actually the vault guard who found a gold coin. A gold coin is all mine. You know, I'd be impressed, but aren't all coins gold or something like that? But he gloats about it, but he decides to give us a wake-up pin for visiting him, or as a consolation. And the wake-up pin prevents mute and sleep attacks. This is one of the few accessories out there that can block specific status effects. Now, we haven't seen mute or sleep in or at all yet, but they'll become apparent later in the game or eventually. Where do you think everybody went? Well, gang, looks like we found our new home. And we get to bounce all day long. Let's bounce the night away. So we got a bunch of shysters who you can approach them, but they don't do anything. Now, let's see if I can... Oh, I didn't do it. Not so fast, pal. Look at him. He can't even bounce. Should bounce on his head. Doink. You got owned. So we step forward and we see the boss, who will introduce himself as Mack, who, much like the shysters, I thought were pretty much a one-bodied, inanimate object sort of thing. But it actually is just kind of like some shorty on a pogo knife that can actually retract. It looks almost like a slinky. But Mack is our first major boss of the game. Croco isn't really considered one. And most of our attacks should be focused on Mack, but Mallow is going to spend time using Thunderbolt to have a area effect, taking out the shysters, and not have to deal with these things for a while. And Mack is also stunned from Thunderbolt. So Mario is mostly going to be jumping on Mack, and Mallow is going to either be healing or he's going to use Thunderbolt, if there's shysters around. But we cream all of them, and we get to see one of Mack's several attacks, Flame Wall, which attacks everybody, and Mario is kind of down to half health now, so yeah, just keep jumping with Mario and keep boosting his attack. I don't want to use HP Rain, I just want to use a mushroom. Now, one thing I'm sure you want to wonder, or you're probably wondering, is can you use timed hits for items? The answer is yes and no. If you time it right, then you can actually get something that's called a freebie. As far as I know, I haven't gotten a freebie. Oh, now I do. So, with the items, I've read that if you... Oh, here's another one of his attacks. Flame, which does damage to one party member, and that did a lot. So, with items, if you press a button right at a certain point, then you can get a freebie. And a freebie is basically, it acts like you didn't use the item, and it's a freebie, as you can no doubt tell. There's different timings for like each item, where you use it, like they say use it after a magic attack, or after the stars disappear, but before the healing numbers appear. The same thing can kind of be said about if you use a attack item, but we don't have an attack item, so it's not important. So I guess in the later stages of this fight, Mack will just cower up top something. I don't know, maybe he was looking at that hidden chest I found with the frog coin earlier, until you defeat all the shysters, and then he'll come back down. And with that, Mack is dead, and he showers into a bunch of coins, like the Hammer Bros and all those others. So, 12 experience, 20 coins, pretty good. Didn't get anything else out of it. And after defeating Mack, we see a blue star. And we get a little cutscene with it spiraling around with a bunch of twinkling sound, and you can also see that a couple of shysters are still alive, and the Chancellor's hiding in the back. But we get a star MacGuffin thingy, and a nice fanfare that we succeeded in whatever we were doing. What is it we were doing? Were we actually saving Mushroom Kingdom, or collecting star pieces, which we don't know anything about yet? Oh yeah, and these guys are still here. Not good. This is not good. Pistachio 1 is strong. Strong, yes. Must warn the boss. Whoever this boss is, well, it's not Mack, because he's dead. So I think everybody's okay. I'm gonna leave. Or not. Mario to the rescue. At least there's some sort of... But who were those? And he didn't even bother to finish the sentence. Kind of lazy or something like that. So, everybody's alright. The happy music is back. And everybody else retreated, I assume. So, I guess now we just have to wonder what's going on. Because the princess is gone. You got Mallow, who shows up out of nowhere. You have Mack and some star piece that was behind the throne. And a little introduction of no real significance. So I guess we're supposed to save the princess, maybe. But now we gotta go to this place called Tadpole Pond to find his grandpa. Why did he even come to Mushroom Kingdom in the first place? Certainly got nothing to do with your frog coin. And he's got a dumb little face, but whatever. Could Mack, the sword-like monster who crashed into Mushroom Kingdom, have anything to do with the star piece that Mario found? Our heroes move towards the Caro sewers. Because it totally has nothing to do with the Caro Cola I got. But, so we defeated Mack, everything's good, and we're just going to go back here. We can't go down there. I don't think there was anything else here. All the shysters are gone. The save block is gone. Yeah, she can feel Peach's presence or something. But one interesting thing I'd like to note about Mack, as this part is sort of coming to an end, is you actually can skip the fight against Mack. If you saw what I was doing, I was trying to jump on top of the shysters that were bouncing, and there's a loading or a cutscene trigger where, and we also got a cricket pie, which is what Mallow is looking for. If you can jump over the shysters and pass the cutscene trigger, then you can actually skip, and then you also talk to the Chancellor, you'll skip the fight against Mack altogether. So, level 4, we got 1 star piece out of, who knows, maybe 7. So, with that, I think this is a good spot to end the segment, which is actually the shortest I've done so far. So, next time we'll be going to Caro Cola Sewers, something or other, and maybe reach Tadpole Pond. Maybe not. So, until then, this has been Tapras, and I guess I'll see you then.